Whoa. Hey, whoa. From the heights of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us. That's fucking heavy.
Whoa. That's why I love that game. Also, welcome everybody. I know it's a black screen. I'm trying to make sure chat is up and running and we're here before we do anything. Also, happy Thanksgiving! We're just
Gobble,
chilling out
gobble.
tonight. Yeah. That gobble food. The gobble bird. Turkey birds. I'm gonna get chat up and running. I still don't have a shiny. Oh, that sucks. See, looks like yeah, and you've been doing it for a while. Alright, intro time. Sup, Art9? Sup, Raven? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Also, you late by like a day. No, I couldn't do it yesterday. Of course not. No one was here yesterday, Sealy. Well, no one, not early enough and reason enough to do a vlog. Nobody was here. So it's like, hey, what do you expect? This is basically my happy Thanksgiving to you guys because my Thanksgiving dinner is going to be technically tomorrow. Yeah, technically tomorrow, as far as like ours here at the house. So, yeah, it's gonna be good though. Gonna be good. Oh, lost that. There we go. But welcome everybody, and hello. Raven says I got wasted yesterday. And in GTA or in real life? No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, nice. I almost died today. So you kind of did both of GTA's things I just made a joke on there. They were savages. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Savage. Welcome everybody. Hello, and welcome back to another vlog with Art9. It's just a happy Thanksgiving vlog. We did get to eat a turkey, but a whole ice cream cake. We didn't get to eat a turkey, but we got a whole ice cream cake. That's a weird Thanksgiving dinner, but I'll take it. Should have not went to Best Buy. Oh, wow. Woof. You should have waited a day. You know the deals are going to be through all throughout towards Christmas now. Black Friday really isn't Black Friday anywhere. It might as well be just Friday. What? Just sale day. Or sale month. They should just call it sale month or dollar day. I don't know. I'm just because at this point, because all the businesses and the way things have been changed, there's actually I saw this earlier on online and on the news. There's actually less days for Black Friday to work now, and for Cyber Mondays even, as far as deals and getting stuff for Christmas. It's no longer just, it's only a couple days or on the weekend. Most places are going to be going all the way up until Christmas Day doing sales. And I'm like, can we legitimately call it Black Friday anymore? It's like, just call it holiday sales or something. I don't know. Christmas sales. Jolly sales. I don't know. I'm just coming up words now. Deals are up to like a week, Raven. No, they're longer than that, Sealy. No, they're longer than that, Sealy. Most deals, at least I know where I'm living, that's where I live, that's happening. Most businesses are now doing it all the way up until Christmas Day. So I'm like, she wanted a new keyboard. A new keyboard. I like my keyboard. It's a little buggy sometimes. When I'm customizing the controls, I don't think it likes it. But, comes with the territory. I sent Raven the Ground Zero. Sounds like it. Could have waited Saturday. Sealy's like, Bunsinger's like, no. It must happen today. By the way, we are not going to do Civ tonight like I originally planned. I'm going to wait till tomorrow when we all have more time and the ability to do it. Plus, James isn't going to be back until late because he had to work today, which sucks, by the way. I'll say this like I've said before. It's really kind of crummy when where you work makes you work on Thanksgiving Day and the day after.
He's British though. He doesn't.
Yeah, but don't they have their own Thanksgiving? Or
No,
not
no.
really. I have to ask them what they have. They probably had theirs already then, or whatever they. I don't know what they call it. It's probably not called Thanksgiving. It's probably called something else. So I don't know. That's true. I keep forgetting that he probably doesn't have that. It still sucks though because it's like I think I think we all should have a day off when there's holidays going on. At least on the day of. Even if I know that technically they probably, like I said, like you were saying, I don't think they have it, but I don't know. Just think it's more fair. Actually, don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know how far out he lives from like a city. Legit, my last Black Friday, I got in a fight since a guy sucker punched me in the face trying to steal my GameStop games. Jesus, you don't usually see that happen at a GameStop.
Wow. Stuff is not worth it. Whoever does that, it's just not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. I mean, I know people get desperate on the holidays. I was talking about this. Oh, I also got to give a shout out real quick. I was talking about this with my a friend that I met recently. His name's Jack. He invited me and my mom to his house for Thanksgiving, which was awesome. And shout out to his family. So thank you guys. If y'all see this video, thank you guys. And once again, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. That was awesome. I enjoyed it. Thank you for inviting us. It was nice to to be around like a big get together again. It's been a while since we've been able to go to one. So, but that being said, it's like we were talking about that while we were there. Like people get, and it's understandable because it's the holidays. You don't have no money. Or whatever, and sometimes, but I mean, I still don't think it's worth it to do something like that to somebody, but sometimes people do have it as pretty hard, so, it happens. It shouldn't happen, but it does. But I was thinking of using Bone Singer as a human shield. He didn't. I would be a useless human shield. Yeah, right? They would just walk around Bone Singer and beat up Raven. It's like, nah, she's fine. Just goes over the Raven, boosh, 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 boosh. That's horrible, though. Nah, use a flat screen TV and mow down people through the deals. Oh man, I've seen people do that. Black Friday can be crazy, I will say that. I'm bored at work, James says. Yo, James! Yeah, I know, it sucks, bro. I wish you were already back so we could do some Smiter or something. Or you could get on Civ, it'd be amazing. Like, you could get it tonight. But you're gonna be back late. I'm gonna be practicing tonight, though. We're only going to do this. He got me Xenoverse 2. Oh, nice. Nice. I want that new Avenger game when it comes out. But that's not till next year. I powered my way through the crowd with a keyboard. Oof. Small but agile. I bought all the DLC for Fighter Z and pre-ordered deluxe edition of Kakarot. Nice. I'm modding it. Oh. Okay. So Ardnot, some insight on Civ 6? I haven't really played it yet other than use your planetfall knowledge on the map, on the world map, but combat is very different. Is it worth it? Oh yeah. All Civs are worth it if you want to play it, if you enjoy it. If you're not going to enjoy it, if you don't, like I said, if you don't like strategy games and you don't want to, I want Code Vein, but if you don't like strategy games, especially turn-based ones, then yeah, you probably wouldn't enjoy it as far as games are concerned. But As far as a turn-based strategy game is concerned, it's technically one of the originals. It's one of the original good ones. Planetfall's good. But it does have its differences in the fact that some things are better in Planetfall, but there's also certain things that no, you can't be dwarves in Civ 6. It's real people. You have to be real countries. And Jay's like, can I be dwarves in Civ 6? No. There's no dwarf. That's Planetfall. You could technically be. This is going to be messed up. You could technically be the French. You know, they're kind of short. Look at Napoleon. And it's like
district.
And I think, isn't Napoleon one of the choices, or was he one of the previous Sims? Who is French right now in that game?
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, you can be the French. Nova's with me. Nova's in the party with me. You don't hear him talking in the background? I wonder if you don't have your thing set to be heard.
I don't know. Where do I check that?
It would be under party settings and voice sharing section, I think is what it's called. I haven't done it in a while. For me, Warlock and Phoenix Lord, Bonesinger's sister. Ah. Except a keyboard and Xenoforce 2. That's not too bad. I mean, I would say you couldn't get her Kakarot. I was kidding. No, but at least you got, and then you did get that. That's why I was making that joke. You got the deluxe edition. Was that you just said that, or was that Raven?
No, it's at allow. Always allow.
Oh, okay. Maybe he just didn't hear you. Literally every modded the absolute crap out of Xenoverse. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. If you're gonna play multiplayer, it's a good game. Do not play the story; it's bad. Unless you're doing it just to unlock the moves, which you kind of have to if you're gonna play a certain style. Okay, so James can hear you. I guess Celie just didn't hear you. She sent me to the gates of hell. Oh man, yeah. We technically went out today as well, but we went out late. We unpurposely waited so we didn't have to go through too much crowd. It was still kind of crowded in some places. GameStop was still packed. When we went there for the cards for me to get Civ 6, so we can play that tomorrow. Anything you want?
The cities light up and stuff at night. That's so cool.
Oh man, I want to play this so bad. I can't wait to do this after the vlog. Celie and Uwu, so that can be excused. You're an Uwu, so that can be excused. What? I don't know. Anything you want modded or created is possibly guaranteed already made. On Steam, absolutely. Anywhere else? I don't know about that. I saw someone with a Switch starting to slap people and drop the flat screen on the guy. Jesus. Yeah, this is why I don't go out during Black Friday as far as like during the crazy hours, which is like early in the morning and all that. You go late afternoon, you're a lot better off. A lot less people. Sure, there's some of the stuff's already been bought. But here's the thing, a lot of people think, oh, it's all going to be gone. They have enough. Oh, man. I got 7 minutes before I can go home. That's not too bad, James. That means you'll be on your way soon. It's not too bad. Also, Argonaut, we finished the Robo Titans yesterday. Yeah. Nice. Thanksgiving Evil. Oh, I want to give a shout out to this channel because I just saw it in my up next and suggested videos under my video. Where's Barry is playing Resident Evil 4 for Thanksgiving. Check him out, he's cool. He's one of the best Resident Evil players I've ever watched. I've learned a lot about what I know about Resident Evil and how to find the good stuff that I didn't find myself from his channel. I love RE4, it's my favorite Resident Evil. Let's see, poor workers, they probably have a pet talk about incoming wave of Homo sapiens. There probably is. There's probably a big meeting in the morning at every place. Like, all right, today's gonna be hell. Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of people in a rush. We're probably gonna get yelled at a lot.
Like that South Park episode.
Right? Exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that episode. Oh man. Oh man. That's great. Oh yeah, pray for mall security. Yeah, malls. Oh, you won't find me nowhere near Concord Mills, which is the big mall near where I live in my state, on a Black Friday. Yo, Bartholomew! What's up, bro? Also, Art Knot, you're doing a World of Warships on Sunday? Yes, I am. Everything needs to be normalized this coming up week. I need to get everything back on track. And we're going to be at... So, and this is also why Star Wars will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, assuming my computer should be okay. It does seem okay. We're going to be testing it out tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow night. So tomorrow night's episode, the 8 o'clock special episode, will be Star Wars: The Jedi Fallen Empire. We'll be doing Smite tomorrow. We'll be doing Civ tomorrow. We'll be doing... I don't know what else beyond that besides Star Wars. We'll have to see. But welcome, Bartholomew, and everyone who joined. Welcome, and happy Thanksgiving! I'm gonna go play Xenoverse 2 modded. Alright, Bone Singer, you have a good night. If I don't see you the rest of the stream, and enjoy your games, and I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Already downloaded a few. Nice. Minecraft on Saturday? No, Minecraft can still be on Sunday, James. I usually do both of those on Sunday. World of Warship and Minecraft, because it's easier for people. Not a lot of people can play on Saturdays sometimes. Because Saturday is usually a day where that's where everyone goes out. Because Sunday is usually when people go to church or something like that and then go home and rest and chill and do whatever. If they're a gamer, they probably get on the game. Whereas Saturdays are usually days where people tend to go out with family. So people who won't be going out tonight will definitely be going out tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Or having their dinner tomorrow like me and my family is, so... Or, not in Minecraft. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, see, Nova was saying that, and I completely forget that sometimes. What do y'all do, by the way, James? Like, over there where you live. We drink all day, every day. I mean, that's... Sure, I think that happens over here, too. But not... But I'm talking about, like, what are y'all... Like, I know y'all don't... Y'all haven't... I don't want to say it wrong. Y'all don't have Thanksgiving, right? Y'all have something else that you do somewhere else at a different time, right? Sometimes I do forget you are across the pond. And I'm like, oh, wait, right. Still think we should the world should... And this goes for us, too. Whenever there's a holiday somewhere, everyone should get a day off. No matter whose holiday it is. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, like St. Patrick or something, some BS like that. Oh, St. Patrick was Ireland. St. Patty's Day. St. Patrick. Interesting. I ate like a pig yesterday. I haven't had I technically did a little bit myself. I ate as much as I could with my little stomach. It was good. They had some good food there. They had brought another one of their family members and had come from out of town, like really far from like Jersey, and was like brought some stuffed mushrooms with like crab meats and stuff in it. That was
wow.
I have never had that until that day, and I wish I knew how to make that from now on.
It sounds so good.
It was amazing. I loved it. I love mushrooms and I love crab. So them being in the same,
are so delicious.
They are, and then crab being inside of it, I'm like, what is this contraption?
Oh God!
I'm like, what is this beautiful design?
The only thing missing is cheese.
Exactly.
That would go with crab. but still.
No, it depends on what cheese you use. There's probably a white cheese you could get away with. Mmm. I want some now, but I don't have it. Yeah, we still have to kind of celebrate St. Patrick, even though we're British. Which for drinking I like. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well then, happy future St. Patty's Day. I don't know when it is, because I sadly don't keep track of all the things like that. But hey, you know what? Happy that. And enjoy your parties. Partying is fun when it's with people that are awesome.
What is a suzerain?
A what? A suzerain.
A suzerain.
A suzerain. That's... Isn't that a fancy word for a slave? No, I can't remember. It's either it's an heir to something, or it's a vassal, or it's someone who's being enslaved by another country, maybe a country being enslaved by another country. I don't really know.
So it's a sovereign state exercising political control
over
a
another one.
state.
Okay, yeah, so it's what I thought. It's a bigger state enslaving a smaller state.
As you send more envoys to certain city-states, and that ups your relationship.
You become their
I guess
suzerain.
I'm the only one. Yeah, you become their suzerain.
Yeah, you become their... yeah, some things I know about the game, some things I don't. In Scotland, we celebrate Halloween, New Year's, a bit like you do. I'm heading home now, out of this hellhole. I'll catch you online. Bye, or not. Alright, James, I'll invite you when you get back. Just hit me up with a message. And I'll invite you to the party, a bit like you do Thanksgiving. Oh, okay, Bartholomew, I see. That's cool. Nice. That's cool, I like that. That's awesome. It's just something I didn't, I did not know. That's cool. See, I like learning stuff like that. I like learning things about other places and what they do.
When is Boxing Day?
What? I didn't know that was a thing. There's a Boxing Day?
Yeah.
Like as in the sport?
No.
Oh.
As in gifts, I think.
Oh!
I'm not sure.
See, see how my brain works? I immediately went, you created a day for boxing? I'm like, what? Like, oh, that would have been an odd one. But no, I don't know. A Boxing Day, he said, is 26th of December. Cool.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I think someone just deployed a religious figure in my...
Oh, probably. What did it look like? Its origins are unknown. Okay. So some guy just decided, you know what, we need to make sure we take the pride in this, which is nothing wrong with that, to be honest. Because it kind of keeps it kind of keeps everyone, I won't say unified is not the right word, I guess organized. So that way if you forget, it keeps you from forgetting, oh shoot, I still gotta get presents. Because that happens a lot over here in this country. People will wait till the last minute and forget, I didn't buy presents for them. So stuff like that. Nothing to do with sport of boxing, though. Yeah, I figured not. That's why I was a little confused when Nova said it. I'm like, I was actually fixing to make a joke on us and be like, we're gone crazy when now we're making holidays for sports. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. But no, I like that better. Boxing Day sounds awesome. I like that. That's cool. Because it sounds like it helps people out. Because like I said, there's a ton of that happens over here where people just wait till a few days before and be like, oh no, I didn't buy anything for such and such or this people or this family or whatever. That's cool. That's awesome. Sorry if I'm a little tired. We were running around a lot longer than I thought we would be, but we had some stuff we had to get. Had to get something for my kitten. Had to get some more food for my kitten. Had to get some stuff for Thanksgiving. Still got to go out tomorrow early. Excuse me, sorry. My stomach was being weird right there. We still got to go out early tomorrow and get the rest, but we're pretty much ready. We're pulling a fast one for the macaroni this year. We went and got us a huge, like, tub of mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A. I already had some because I love their mac and cheese. I had some with some of the chicken nugget tray that I got a while back. Just leftover food. Let's see. Nothing actually happens on Boxing Day. There's no extra presents or anything. Just leftover food. That makes sense. It's kind of like a cleanup day in a way, and also like you could also technically, I guess, in a way, use it since it's on the December 26th. You could use it. Everyone probably doesn't do this, but you could probably use it to like, hey, this is a day for the family to go out and if whatever we didn't get, we get today, and we box it up, we wrap it up, we eat whatever food we didn't eat, like you were saying, on Thanksgiving, or whatever other holidays for you guys. For us, it would be Thanksgiving if we had something like that. Do we? I don't think we do. I think they just do whenever. We just eat it until it's gone. Because that's one thing about Thanksgiving. Once you've had it over here, you'll be eating it for probably about a month. Depending on how much food was made. So, yeah. You'll see.
My own profit now.
Nice. So you'll see me, but if you ever ask me within the next couple of weeks, if you keep asking me what I have for lunch, I'm just going to keep saying, I had turkey. More turkey. Lots of turkey. Gotta get me some more Coca-Cola tomorrow. Oh, man. But, yeah, this has been a good one. We're not going to be going for long tonight. This is more of just kind of the touch it base with you guys. Because I got back later than I expected today. Because we're going to do Civ today. But I want to start it early enough that we can have a decent amount of time. No matter who plays and what we do. Whether it be co-op, a free-for-all, or whatever. I want to have enough time to delve deep into the playthrough. So much how like me and Prime did with the Hive. So in the days before media and central heating, you were stuck at home in the dead of the winter after the high of Christmas Day, before you'd be before you'd be so sombered or so bored, it would do your boxing, hence Boxing Day. Oh, I think I get it. At Ardnot is I was reading it and my brain didn't read it at all right. At Ardnot is Helmdalar out? I don't think so. Or I can't say Viking names. Helmdalar? I don't think so. Not on console. He might be on PC, but I don't think we've gotten him yet. I could be wrong. Maybe he came out today. I haven't played Smite today, so. But yeah, that makes sense. I know what you said. I just butchered the hell out of it because I didn't read it at all right. But yeah, that makes sense. Hence Boxing Day. At Ardnot, they already made a guard showcase of him. That means he's out on PC. But also keep in mind, Sealy, the testing server on PC, they get him like 2 weeks early. So if Double J or Weekend or Duke does a showcase, it's probably on the private test server, or the PTS. That's what I think it's called. I totally made that up just to be clear. See, I wouldn't know the difference. Good job. Because since I'm not from there, I would never have known the difference. Although I like that. That's what Boxing Day should be about. I think I like that. That's great. I like the irony in it.
Dude, Hadrada's a fucking Mushroom Head. Fuck this guy.
Mushroom Man.
Keeps denouncing me.
The rest was
Telling
true,
me-
just not the last
Telling me
part.
there's no place for me at Odin's table. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you, guy. Fuck you, guy.
He's like, you do not deserve to sit with the almighty Odin. Oh. It's funny because we're just talking about Smite just now, too. And we were just talking about a Viking god that's being added to Smite called Himdalar. Himdalar? Himdalar? I don't know his name. Okay, it's tell me how to pronounce this if you know. Himdaller.
Oh, that's not how it's supposed to be Heimdall.
Oh.
I didn't know it had two L, an L and an R at the end. The way I know it is just Heimdal, Heimdall. Or Heimdall, really.
Heimdall. Okay. So that's who's being added, I think.
Probably
To Smite.
Heimdaller then. Heimdaller.
Yeah. Yeah, Heimdaller. He's being added to Smite, apparently.
That's what Sitten names his gear in Xenogears. Heimdall.
Oh, pronounced Hyman Dullard. Is that really true, Bartholomew? I see that smiley face. No, I'm just kidding. Just messing with you. Once again, I would never know the difference. I don't know enough. Oh, no. It's like, don't say that out loud, LOL. YouTube don't know. YouTube already crazy. Disappears next day. What? Oh, man. No, you good, bro. You good. I kind of figured you were messing with me. You're good. I'm not worried about YouTube. Trust me, I've seen work. If you've seen Mark and Ethan's new channel that's on purposely poking at the fact that YouTube is doing what it's doing, trust me, I am very mild. Breakfast with a certain type of toys. So it's like, yeah, mild. Aaron Neer. Welcome, Aaron Neer. Welcome to the welcome to the stream. Also, why is it lagging? Can y'all see me right now? I didn't lose connection. I'm gonna refresh the page. Are you on my video right now? No.
I can hear you. I'm in the game right now.
No, I meant like on the stream, YouTube wise.
No.
Did YouTube just crash? I'll laugh. No, I think it's just lagging. There we go. It's just lagging. Alright, back. Oh damn, that Dragon Yorm and his small arms look weird to me. Oh, I haven't seen it. Ew. That's so funny you said I don't care about and your stream buffered, LOL. Scary. It is scary, but I mean, I've said it a million times. If that happens, then I'll do exactly what I said I would do. Just to prove a point. It's like I said, there's a lot of craziness that YouTube's just bleh. But we're not talking about that tonight. It's Thanksgiving, we're not worried about it. We ain't worried about it, but that was kind of hilarious and coincidental, though. I was like, uh-oh, what happened? The video just stopped. It's like, they have come. They have come for me. I knew this day would come. It was foretold.
I am not giving you Blood of the Martyr. This guy is outrageous.
He's gonna
This
end
guy
it.
is
You might as well
insane.
just deny and wait for war. You're probably gonna have to fight him, to be honest.
He wants my only relic.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that to you.
I don't know why they're doing that. We love
Asshole.
you. YouTube are good. The others
You're
are
a
bad.
dickhead for
Crazy
even asking
dude.
that.
I like that comment, Bartholomew. Good one. It's like one of those moments, like you sitting there, like it's just a joke, but you're sitting there, like and you're like, Demons aren't real. You start hearing whispers. Demons are real. Demons are real. No, but that's funny. I like that. That was a good one. Bartholomew's like, we love YouTube. YouTube are good. There are others bad. Praise YouTube and Google. Oh, man. Also, Seeley says, but still high-res shows patch notes, but I'm wondering, where are those skin fixes? You toys? What kind of insult? I've never heard that insult before. You toys?
Oh, somebody else built a great library.
Damn. Yo, welcome back, Raven. But I agree, right? Silly, where's them skin fixes for T-posing Ruby? Or any of that they're ignoring every YouTuber that's put it on their channel. Including me to be one of them. Well, will be tomorrow. So it's like, yeah, it's like they're acting like, nah, Ruby don't do no T-pose. When there's like probably over 20-something videos now of Smite and Ruby and the fact she T-poses when she does certain attacks. We totally did re-rigging. High-res smart. High-res no balance. Yet I've witnessed a Cerberus who went from being semi-okay to now broken as all hell, who can do 2,000 to 3,000 damage in one flamethrower when he's building damage, who basically now hits like a mage and an assassin instead of a guardian, and can kill an assassin at point-blank range while it's out even with healing. Uh-huh. High-res no balance. Oh, I am Simple Seal. Raven shows up. I make Raven rage war in chat. No, Sealy, not tonight. I'll end it early, bro. Not tonight, bro. Tonight is normal night. We talk together as family tonight. Before I have to end it here in a little bit. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow, though. I'm going to be kind of calm and more jokative about it, but what I'm going to be saying is definitely hardcore the truth. But I'm going to be jokative about it. Just so it doesn't sound like I'm coming off as too salty or whatever, but I am going to be, I'm going to be telling it how it is, but in a more funnier way. I am at peace, Seeley. That's what he said. I am at peace. Peace, wait. Does anyone know who this is? Peace and tranquility. You better? Or somebody, I'm gonna have to take my head to get up and come to each of your houses. It's gonna take a while, but I'll get there. The War of Seals and Ravens has the makings of a Pictish epic. It does. It does. I would love to see a movie that was just based on a war between ravens and seals. Like the animals. And it's like, how is this working?
Not
why?
Animated either. Not animated.
Yeah, not animated either. Live action. Go capture some seals and ravens and force them to fight to the death. Peter's gonna love this one. It's like, Peter would like to know your location, please. Oh, man. Man. We got a purpose in life now, Raven. Raven Guard is super soldier space marines. Not those ravens, Raven. They'd be actual ravens. Like the bird. Oh, man. If you put space marines in there, the seals die. I mean, the seals don't have guns.
Is the DLC out already?
Yeah. You mean for Gathering Storm of them? You can get it right now if you can afford it.
Oh,
I can't.
really?
Yeah, I just can't afford it till next week. We will be getting it next
$50
week.
Though, dude, is it worth $50?
It is because
Jesus.
it's both the expansions. It is. It's worth it. Because you're thinking 25 for both. They're huge expansions. Trust me, they add a lot. They're big.
Really?
Both of them are big. Rise and Fall. Gathering Storm's the bigger one, but Rise and Fall's pretty big too. What do seals do again? Bark? I don't know. I don't really know what seals do either, except clap their bellies with their with their flippers. Other than that, I actually don't know how seals sound. I guess you could call it a bark. I guess, yeah, it kind of sounds like that. I guess it's a bark. Oh, but that's all you'd be hearing is a bunch of and just them fighting each other. The seals biting, the ravens tossing them. Ravens trying to fight in numbers, pecking at the seals. Sealy, are they suzerains? So what you're saying is penguins are suzerains to seals. The seal empire rules the penguin empire. Because you just said we keep penguins in line. Mainly penguin populations, but we do. When the suzerain disobeys, we send our seals to eat some of their population. That's horrible. I don't know about that.
Anymore. I gotta get off.
Alright, bro. That's fine. I'm not going to be doing this much longer. We've already actually been going almost an hour. Only 20 minutes off now. It's surprising how
you gonna play Civ tomorrow, or?
Yes, we're doing the stream tomorrow. I'm going to be playing it tonight, personally, probably. All the way up until I get on Smite with James and them. But...
yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll join you if you want.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get you, James, and me in it.
All right.
So that way we can have a three-way. A pun intended for that one because YouTube, how dare you? No, but still. Anyways, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Because Prime's not gonna get it, so it's just gonna be me, you, and James. So.
All right,
bro.
Yep. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Good night, bro. Peace and loves.
Happy gobble gobble, everybody.
Yeah. Seals could take a leaf out of a penguin's book. That is true. Seals, excuse me. That is true. Penguins are pretty organized creatures. They're pretty, like, what do you call it? Not militaristic, because that means they're warlike. That would mean they're warlike, which makes no sense for a penguin. But still, I get what you mean, yeah. Goodbye, distant sweary voice. Yeah, that was Nova. That was Desda Nova. He's a friend of mine. We play a lot of strategy games. I don't have other than James and Prime. I don't have a lot of people that I know that play strategy games with me that have it on console. Raven has strategy games, and we're gonna at some point be playing games together on PC. But on console, other than them, I have no one to play those games with. They get hunted by whales, orcas, or do I hate them? Orcas, seals should always be at war with orcas. Orcas do not like seals. A wild orca, Free Willy, who is actually free, will eat a seal in a heartbeat. There's a reason they're evil. It's kind of funny because Free Willy made them look all nice. Those things are actually super dangerous when it comes to certain mammals. There's a reason why they're called killer whales. It's kind of like the reason why killer bees are called killer bees. They're not called hug time bees. Like, dog time bees coming your way. Well, that's not too bad. Oh no, they're killer bees. Ah! They kill polar bears and penguins. Play with them, including great whites. Oh yeah, anything that's in the water that is big enough for them to eat, a killer whale will eat it. People underestimate them. Free Willy was the only kind killer whale. And even then it was because he was in captivity and didn't know any better. Oh yeah, orcas don't have no, they have no chill. Even sharks have to be careful. Depending on the shark. A great white, he might try to kill it. But any other shark is like, run! That hurt. Well, you will hate the Space Sharks chapter. Not their real name, but nickname. That's a great name. They even kill narwhals. Who kills the unicorn? Who kills the unicorns of the sea? I like it funny that you consider narwhals the unicorns of the sea. Although it is... Oh, man. People, LOL. There it is. There it is. I love it. I was going to say that. Technically, there's one thing that kills all of them. Us. We do. We kill sea unicorns. We kill seals. We kill whales. And sadly, sharks. And orcas. Everything. Yo, Nikki Plays. Welcome back. Welcome to the vlog. Saw a documentary where a pod of orcas hunted down a mother blue whale and ate her body. Oh, ow. Yeah, I will say orcas are still... This is the one thing I will say. This is why Free Willy is very deceptive. If you look at orcas in wildlife, they're basically the chads of the ocean. They're like Chad. They go around thinking they're all that. They bully other fish. Even very large fish. They're like, you ain't nothing. I'm an orca. They're basically the Chads of the ocean. It's so horrible. We kill everything. We're democratic. Like, yeah, bro, I like this. Bartholomew got the stabs tonight. Like, Bartholomew got the huge, deep wounds tonight. He's like, we kill everything. We're democratic like that. Oh, the deep wounds tonight. Good ones. I love it. This is why I love doing vlogs. Oh, man. I'm afraid a space marine might have used a sea creature to beat people to death. Probably. Just picks it up. He's like, I don't need a sword. Just starts beating you to death with a fish. Just... It's like, oh no, stop hitting me with a fish! Ah! No, yeah, this is a good one. This has been a good vlog. It's been a short one, but this has been a good one. I love doing vlogs. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Everybody, I am super tired. Beep boop beep boop beep beep boop boop beep beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep. Oh, man. Hey, Ardnot, did that talk happen? Which one? I've had a few of them over the last couple of weeks. Which talk are you referring to? You mean the one about my past or a different one? The one about the things in my past hasn't happened yet. Like the big boy one. If you're talking about the massive, huge awareness one that I was going to do, that one hasn't happened yet. The one that has to do with something that happened to me as well. That has not happened yet. But if you're talking about a different one, you'll have to let me know. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Want to know what happens to them when they meet Chaos Space Marines? Not really. They probably get turned into Chaos Space Marines, or worse, sacrificed to the Dark Gods. That's why I say it. Not really. I really don't want to know. There are some things in the 40k universe I don't really like, so some of it I just kind of ignore. There was a talk you were given, got postponed recently. Oh! That talk, you mean the one I went to the public and did? Yeah. Well, sorry if there's a blue screen. Yeah, that happened. You're talking about the one where I went and talked to some people, yeah. It was at a Chick-fil-A. It wasn't a big place. But it was a public speaking kind of thing. I was talking to the guy who invited me, some other people. That's also where I met my new friend Jack, and he's the one who... by the way, not YouTube Jack. I want to get that... I don't want people to think I'm trying to act like I know Jacksepticeye or something. I'm not talking about Jack as in YouTube Jack. This is actually a friend of mine whose name is Jack. So... That way I don't want no confusion. People saying, oh, he acting like he knows Jack personally. No, I don't know him. I wish I did, but I don't. One day I'll meet him and we will be friends. Hopefully. I don't know. Can't guarantee that, to be honest. Who knows what the future may hold.
Why is my card leaving?
I mean, no, it's just the future. Sometimes life doesn't go exactly the way you plan, you know.
Just a question.
I'm almost done.
It's called Sid Meier's.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm almost done. That's why I said that. I'm letting you know. What were you saying, James?
It's Civilization 6. Civilization 6 is called Sid Meier's Civilization 6, isn't it?
Wait, sorry. It's called Sid Meier's Civilization 6, but it is just Civilization 6, technically. There is no other game by that name anyway.
I just wanted to confirm that to get the expansion bottle.
So you're already getting the expansion?
For £33.
What? Why is everything over there $20?
For £33, I can.
Ours is 40 something for the DLC, separate from the game. Oh!
I could get this straight up. I could get everything. By the time I could buy probably lots of goals for about.
Someone kill me.
I've now just bought it.
You're inviting me to your lobby because I wonder if it'll work like Planetfall. I don't need the DLC. Probably yeah. I need it. To be honest, I probably need it. So.
I got the expansion. I got Rise and Summer, and I got.
You got Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm. So now, this is also why I wonder if it'll work for me because Gathering Storm adds dynamic weather to the map. Means tornadoes can break some of your tiles.
Awesome! I want my people to die because
so natural disasters can happen and stuff. But let's see, at Ardnot, listen to this. This pisses me off really badly. There was a Super Broly that's coming out in Fighter Z. Won't have Vic Mignon. Yeah, it won't be. Blame Funimation for that one.
Oh, it's gonna be ready.
Blame Funimation wholeheartedly for that one, and Goku, his American voice actor, because he thinks he's the best, and his stuff don't stink. That's why I'm gonna say stuff, because I'm trying to keep PG as much as I can on YouTube. But yeah, he thinks his stuff don't stink, and they've been trying to paint him as something he's not, just because he comes from a belief that's all about kissing people on the forehead. Literally, there are beliefs that believe this, people. Some beliefs believe in affection and kissing people on the forehead. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not weird. You're just, I hate to say it, xenophobic.
Yeah, just let you know, how much does the game...
Because that's what that means.
Where you are.
$60 for the game itself, with tax. Well, it's $59.99. $59.99. Then there's tax, so it's like $64 something. And then the DLC is $49.99, so plus tax, $50 something.
Yeah, we do have to pay tax for games.
Yeah, we didn't used to.
The game is like
until America decided we need an internet tax because we don't have enough money.
Yeah, but we're not that bad. Like, the game's like £45.
But see, that irks me. It's like, oh, there's a tax for everything in this country. It's ridiculous. For things that make no sense, are not needed, and we don't need that much money. It's like, people just need to wake up and realize you don't spend $10 billion on a hammer. I'm using an Independence Day reference. If you ever seen that original movie, I'm using that as a joke.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it's like we don't spend $10 million on a hammer. Wake up, people. Wake up! No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking man, I'll miss that one, man. Hold on, I don't get this. The add-on says it's gonna be ready in 30 minutes. The actual game, however, takes 3 fucking hours to download. What?
Yeah, I won't expect this. Vic thought he had friends, but all of a sudden they backstab him and kill his career and gets him fired straight on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
With no evidence still yet to be found. There is no evidence. It's all conjecture and hearsay. But because the American voice actor Goku basically runs that place, he basically makes the decision. I'm saying that with wholeheartedness. I'm not gonna, since I have nothing to do with that anyways, this is wholeheartedly what this is. This is a man who has too much power, pulling his weight just because he doesn't want to have the limelight taken away from him. All it was selfishness that Goku wasn't the main character of this particular version of Dragon Ball Z. When Goku's been the main character since the beginning of the existence of the series. So, when one time that Broly becomes the main character, all of a sudden this stuff goes down, Zit gets his reputation tarnished for no reason, and has his life lied about, and people saying atrocious things about him that are not proven and untrue just so they can try to tarnish him. That is all that is. That is corruption at its heart. That is what corrupt do. They slander you and make themselves look good so they can make stupid decisions. If it wasn't for that, I'm probably going to be running in the Japanese voices, by the way, if it's possible and it'll allow me to, when we do Kakarot. Because I'm not going to give, if it's possible and it'll let me. If I have no choice, I'll just have to deal with it. But if it's possible, when we play Kakarot on the computer next year, it's going to be in Japanese. I'll put the subtitles on. I'm not giving Goku's voice actor the time of day, or his reputation increasing for what he did.
Will he just piss off Goku? Would just put Japanese voices over him?
Well, no, that's why I'm saying I'm not going to do the American voiceover anymore. I'm going to do only the Japanese one. Especially since I guarantee you Broly will be in that game too, but it also won't be Vic. And I ain't going to accept that. If I'm going to do that, I'll just go with the Japanese Broly, who I know is the same. Even though it's not as good to me as Vic playing Broly. So it's like,
oh, if only I had an extra 1,000, I could buy that. Oh my
and the one who got her into the job, and Sean hated Vic. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, none of them are under stress, and no offense to any. This is something. If you actually, this is why when I love watching interviews that the big Jackaboy himself has done with certain stars. Real stars will tell you how it is. They're voice actors. They ain't actual Hollywood stars. Hollywood stars like Ryan Reynolds, Chris Pratt, and all these people who have to actually physically be there have 10 times to 100 times more stress than a voice actor. A voice actor is not stressed. A voice actor saying they're stressed is like a millionaire saying they need more money. It's a lie, and it's a falsality, and it's fake. It's a cover-up to try to make Vic, once again, look like the bad guy when he's the only one who's innocent in this, and the rest of the staff is a bunch of douchey, corrupt, I don't know, I don't want to say that word, pigheads. I was going to say the other word, but I realized, I want to keep this at least, like I said, PG as possible. So, basically, they're pigheads. They have become pigheads over there. Except for Vic.
You can't say it, but I can.
No, you can't. You're on my stream, James. You'll get me demonetized.
Aww.
Yeah, and there's no evidence to that either. And careful with that word, Celia, in chat. But yes, I already know the story, though, Celia. You don't... Yeah, because that's not a... It's not a cool word. I may have to... I actually... Hold on. Celia, this is not personal, but I have to remove that. But I know... You are right, though. But you have to say it in a different way, though. You are right. Where is the... I just want to remove the comment. Right? It's this one, right? Yeah. It's just that one. Don't worry, Celia. You're not in trouble or anything. It's just... YouTube is just stupid. They take the slightest thing the wrong way, so I have to delete that. So, but I get what you were saying. I read it before I deleted it. You are correct. That's what the acclamation was. Vic even apologized for the situation when it wasn't even his fault. Yeah, just because Vic comes from, like I said, a belief that believes in emotion and helping and togetherness and love and compassion. So it's like... But no offense, most Americans don't know how to handle that. Especially rich Americans. Most of rich Americans, other than some of the, not all of them, by the way, just certain societies, certain patches, will because of their power, because of their silver spoon that they have now, and they think that they have it hard, but yet they have it the easiest compared to most people, compared to me and you, compared to anyone else out there, compared to people who don't have homes, who can't have food, who don't have the money to go out here and buy all these luxury stuff that they buy every day. And yet then they want to say, I'm stressed, or he did this to me, when the law has to say that, not you. If the law did not prove that he did this, which I know there are some things in the law, and this is something that can't be discussed tonight either, that sometimes they do get it slightly wrong. But with this kind of thing, an accusation, with the way it happened, how convenient it was, and the fact there was no real backing to it at all except for hearsay, and people putting their word in and throwing in on basically jumping on the bandwagon against Vic, so that way they could get him off the project, so they could make more money. It's super sad. It's super sad. Or not, the whole situation is baloney, and the reason stated is pure stupidity, but yeah, that's what currently is happening. Also, he also got emotional during a talk with his fans, started crying. He did, I know. I saw it. I've been keeping tabs on it, because Vic is actually a pretty good voice actor. That's why I've been keeping tracks at it. Sorry, Raven, I was looking at all that stuff. At Ardnot, I dropped some evil chaos things. You're gonna have to tell me what they were again, Raven. I wanted to cover that real quick because that's kind of an important thing, and since Seeley brought it up, I wanted to make sure I covered it just a little, so it wasn't just kind of sitting out there in the stratosphere. But yeah, short story short, a dude who's just trying to make his life and enjoy his business and career got stabbed in the back. That's all it was. Vic got stabbed in the back instantaneously. Like, hardcore stabbed in the back for money, greed, and power. So, basically the Chaos Gods took over Funimation to bring it back to Raven in full circle. Now, what were you saying, Raven, about you dropped some chaos things? Some evil chaos things? What happened?
Wait, well, why is it not working?
But I'm back. It kicked me out of the YouTube. Oh, dang. Yeah, did definitely tell. Yeah, but I was saying, go ahead and tell me, Raven. What were you saying about chaos? I'm sorry I missed it. I had to make sure that discussion was taken care of properly. Things like that, I like to make sure where we get an even ground and we know where we're sitting and stuff like that.
New update, and so has Gundam. Which is interesting.
Planetfall got its update this morning. Technically last night, but this morning, last night / But I mean, and I haven't played Gundam in a while, so it probably already updated for me. But yeah, I wanted to cover that because, and I will say this right now as well. If for some reason it turns out I'm wrong and what they said was true, then I will of course apologize and say I was wrong. But no offense, everything that's been going on, everything that I've been keeping track of, all the documents and stuff that's visible and have been let out, and the fact that the law hasn't said anything to confirm any of these things are true to try to protect both sides of the party, it's just hearsay at the moment. It literally is just hearsay until it is literally proven, no offense. And I know this sounds harsh, but it's kind of true because there are people out there that will, and it shouldn't be, but there are people out there who will try to use the law to hurt somebody, even if it's a lie. So, until the law is proven that these things are real and actually happened, then all of it is just crud talk. It's just crud talking and shaming and, what do you call it? Technically this is also illegal. Character. What is the word I'm looking for? When you ruin someone's reputation legally in business. What is it called? I don't know the word. I had to look it up. Sometimes my brain just doesn't work. I hate it. I hate that I forget things just like out of the blue. I have it. I know it. But then it's just like, it's gone. Slander, yeah, false slander, like, yeah. Slandering someone's reputation, yeah. Right now, all it is slander. And I know that sounds harsh, but there's nothing to prove otherwise. Literally not even a scrap or even a tidbit of evidence to point that it's not slander. And it's like, I feel bad for him. Nobody should ever have to undergo defamation of character. That's it. That's the other one. That's the big boy one. That's the big boy word that's defamation of character. When you have no proof. So you are ruining someone's life and reputation by defamating their character for you to gain something from it when it's a falsality. So that's essentially what Funimation and all of its crew and other actors that are involved have done to Vic. So in a way, if this turns out to be very false and it's illegal, I don't think he'll do this because Vic isn't this kind of person. But I will say, and maybe this goes to show he's probably a better person than me when it comes to things, because if it were me and I got it proven that was all slander, I'm immediately suing Funimation for defamation of character. That way, if I was him, I don't think he would do this because he's not this kind of person. He'll probably just let it go and it'll just be sad, sadly, because he thought he had friends there. He thought these people were part of who he is. And it's just sad. The White Knights of Sean and Beaumont make false stories about Vix and false accusations. Yeah, and that's defamation of character. So legally, if he wanted to, technically, legally, Vic could get Funimation for defamation of character. So.
I hate this. What is it? Maybe I bought these. Oh, I need two then.
Dude, I'm having nervous twitches. You see all that? I was like, boop, 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 boop. Just messing with my controller. Basically, the Chaos Space Marines took maybe Vernon's done horrible things later. Made a skull necklace. Ah! I get it. It was very gruesome and disturbing. Yeah, that's why Chaos Space Marines are horrible. And this is kind of why I think 40K is not really widely accepted by a lot of people. Because of stuff like that. Now, once again, it is a falsality, and it is fake. It's a fantasy, it's sci-fi, it shouldn't mean anything. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like 40K is part of the issue why video games get hated on so much. Because you may not see that kind of thing happen, but the moment someone even sees what 40K is, especially if they know video games are associated, that's the kind of thing that kind of gets... that's the kind of thing that gets video games and things in trouble. That's why we have such a bad reputation when it's not as bad as they say. Because things like that. Like, I love 40K in certain ways. For certain things. Like, tabletop is fun. I like the fantasy as far as, like, the characters, and the sci-fi as far as the characters. But when it comes to some of the lore, there is, unless it's in a book, which it makes sense if it's only in the book, but there are such things as, okay, that's just a little too far. Like, that's just too much. How can you legitimately do that and be okay with it? You know, see, that's what I'm talking about, Raven. But yeah, you don't have to elaborate. That's what I'm saying. And those are the kind of things, that's why sometimes I don't want you explaining it. Because 40K is just... It has its moments where it's just not good. It's not okay. It's just not. Like, and it can be... You could... whether... I know you're a 40K fan, but whether you're a hardcore fan or not, it's really... There's no way to prove or sell me that and say that that's cool to have. Like, in a passing fancy in a book to set up the story, sure. But since they tend to do this quite often in 40K with imagery like that in their tabletop, this is why technically it tends to be not a lot of people getting into it. And that also might be why, from what I've heard, they're changing a lot. Not changing what's already happened, but if you've ever noticed, some of today's lore isn't as gruesome in 40K as it was. They're starting to dumb it down. And they're doing that because they're trying to reach a wider audience of people to bring them into 40K. because they do I think they're starting to understand not everyone's going to be cool with the fact there's guys who actually go around the universe collecting children's heads. So yeah, it's just not cool. It's not kosher. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I definitely don't want to know, Raven. But that's what I'm saying. But that brings me to my point. If you look at whenever that happened, and if you look at a lot of the newer lore, a lot of the newer codexes, a lot of the newer things that are happening. Sorry, I'm almost done. I got distracted. We were talking about something important. But when you talk about a lot of the newer things that are happening, then I gotta get off here and end it soon. Mom needs me to get ready, so. But yeah. If you'll look at the newer stuff, a lot of that's being removed. Well, not removed from the history. The history is still there. They're not going to change anything that already exists. But so they can start reaching out to a better audience and a more diverse audience. And here's another thing why they're changing 40K. Did you know there's now over... I think the number is over 5,000. Yeah, and that's why that's being changed. That used to be a joke. The Emperor's Children Codex. But now it's a real thing. That's actually what I was just about to say. There is now over... This is just a rough estimate from what I've read, percentage-wise. This is just in a probably small area. There's now over at least 5,000 youth who are below the age of 13 that play tabletop with their parents and stuff now. Especially 40K. The younger audience in tabletop, at my shop alone, has doubled in the last 2 years. So this means if 40K and Games Workshop want that to still be a thing, they have to dumb down the lore now. They can't be constantly doing these gruesome, evil things with chaos and all that. Yeah, and that's why, and you know that one's getting a revamp too. The Death Guard Codex, I was already talking about my friend, that one's actually going to get revamped soon too. A lot of the codexes are getting redone. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. I don't know, I mean, here's the double-edged sword, but that, once again, I still think there should be some limits on what 40K does and what they decide to put in their lore anyways, when it comes to the fact that they are an open community thing now. But at the same time, it's like I said, now that there's children involved, they can't keep up unless the parents work extra hard to avoid keeping them away from it, they can't keep up the image of... For one, have you noticed Slaanesh has died off a lot? Have you noticed Slaanesh is not as common anymore? At least not on the forefront of things. It's there, but it's more hidden now. Because like I said, they're realizing they're having more than just regular fans anymore. They don't just have hardcore 40K, I want to play 40K all day, or I love the lore, create like Hail the Chaos Gods, or the Dark God, or whatever, Khorne or Slaanesh. It's not just that anymore. There are normal people who just like tabletop and that know what tabletop is and have played it somewhere else, getting into it. Like a lot of people who play the Lord of the Rings tabletop play fantasy Warhammer tabletop now. They're coming from all over the place, so Games Workshop's having to do something different. Warlock never reads Chaos near his kids. But see, and that's true, and you shouldn't. But the problem with it is here's the issue with it. And this is what I've noticed. He could not read it all day, but if he gets them involved more and more with Warhammer, they're going to want to branch out and do things themselves. Is a Chaos player, Iron Warriors, a Tame Legion. Yeah, but he gave him something that's a little down to earth, even when it comes to Chaos. He didn't give him one of Slaanesh's or one of Khorne's people as much. Or at least not one of the big boy versions that does all the gruesome stuff. But that being said, it's like I said when I'm going to the shop now. People are bringing their kids into the shop now. Like, they're bringing their kids in there. The kids are learning to play with the models. They're reading the codexes now. Some of them, the ones the parents allowed them to read. And Games Workshop is taking notice of this. So they're trying to not only capitalize, because it does mean they get more money. No offense to Games Workshop. This does mean more profit. Because if you can bring a whole new demographic of parents buying tabletop models for their kids and paint them, that's a lot of money coming in. That's how Gundam made all its money all the way out. Oh man, at first, before there were adult Gundam model builders like me. I don't have one anymore, but I wish I did. But I played 40K when I was a kid. Yeah, and see, that's usually how it starts. Usually your parents get you into it, but Games Workshop is noticing if this is going to be a thing, we have to consider this and take this in consideration. And I kind of applaud them for that. Because they're taking in consideration of their entire community. Something that some video game companies don't even do. Iris. I'm sorry, I had to cough right there.
Oh, so they've changed some things about Crossout's adventure.
But y'all heard what I said. You know. But Emperor's Children, yes, I chose Slaanesh. Oh man, you must have been a very unusual child. No offense, Raven. That's not a bad thing. I'm just thinking, oh no. A young child, a young boy with a Slaanesh army. Yeah. That probably went well. Your parents must have been like, what are you looking up on the internet? Slaanesh compels me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Me and my friends legit got clapped in a D&D match since we got ambushed by giant cave crawlers. I know what that is. I've played D&D. No cave crawlers. Absolutely not. Somebody bring me my flamethrower or my heated axe that I use in D&D. I'm chopping their legs off. All 8 of them. My dad immediately got me corn next month. Oof. I wonder why. I mean, of the lesser of the two, I would probably get my kid corn over Slaanesh as well. Corn is the safer option if you're going to get your kid into 40K, especially Chaos, and they're going to like Chaos. Give them a corn army or a Nurgle army. The God of Pestilence or Blood. At least either of those is more reasonable compared to the others. Because I know the Blood Demon sounds pretty harsh, but to be honest, compared to Slaanesh and Shazink and technically the God of the Dead, it's kind of mild actually. And except for Nurgle. After that, he gave me the Smurfs, so he slowly started realizing Chaos is not good for kids. I'm going to give you Space Marines. That seems a little more normal in comparison. So he just gives you the blue Smurfs. A whole squad of them literally were on the cave ceiling. Definitely give me my flamethrower. I'm burning them all. Burn them all. Sorry, every time I hear burn them all, I have to turn into the Mad King from Game of Thrones for a brief second.
You Game of Thrones.
It was good up until last season, when they decided to go ahead of the dude who wrote the story. George, I'm sorry.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't relate to it.
It's amazing, up until that last season. Technically the last 2 seasons, but last season was worse. Because the books aren't done. How can this is something I'll never understand. They were just, it's once again, it all it boils down to is impatience, greed, and money grabbing. It's like, we want to make Game of Thrones, even though Game of Thrones, the book, is not finished as a series. George didn't even get time to finish the story. So they made up their own, which was, by the way, garbage. Which goes to show you, without George, that series was nothing. Other than the actors and the actresses, of course. They did pretty good for what they had to deal with. And the horrible scripts they were given for the final season. Nothing made sense in that final season. Spoiler alert before I say this, if you haven't seen it, for anyone who cares. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Boop, 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 boop. If you don't want to hear it, click away or mute me for right now for the next 1 minute.
Hear it.
Well, you can. If you don't care, James, it's fine. But I'm telling everybody else in chat, if you don't want this spoiled, and you still haven't seen the last season, 1, why have you not seen the last season yet? And 2, you might as well go ahead and watch it. And 2, it's not that great anyways. But I'm just letting you all know anyways. Just letting you know all anyways. So, first off, the first biggest horrible thing that doesn't make any sense, because I don't even think George had this planned. Pretty sure he wanted her to be a good guy, good girl, and actually unite the lands. I don't know for sure, actually, to be honest. Who knows what George had planned. But it would have been better than what they did. Daenerys turns evil. Becomes the new Mad Queen. Hated it. Forgot the other rest of the stuff that was horrible. It was all just a bunch of monotonous bullshit. Excuse my language on that one. YouTube, sorry. Had to say it for that one. It was just bullcrud. One bullcrud after another bullcrud after another bullcrud. Apparently a giant boss crawler like a Golgoroth was at the end of the cave system. When my friend read the card, I was like, oh. Yeah, Golgoroths are horrible. Like I said, I don't like those caves. I do not like D&D caves, because there always tends to be cave crawlers. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. They're the worst spider ever created in fantasy that looks like a real spider I have ever seen. I just want to pull my eyes out when I see it.
It could be worse out north. You could have the Chamber of Secrets spider.
That one's actually not that bad. I surprisingly did not... I mean, he was pretty creepy. But to be honest, Shelob looked a little weirder than he did. Looked weirder than he did. Or looked more creepy than he did. The only thing that Shelob didn't make no sense, and then immediately broke my immersion and me being afraid of her, she had a stinger. Spiders don't have stingers. They bite the shit out of you.
That's the bite is the stinger.
Yeah, but that wasn't... It came out of her butt.
Scorpion spider.
Yeah, so she's not a true spider. So it's like, okay, that broke my immersion. That's not a real spider. Spiders don't kill people with their butts. They just wrap people up. I'm like... And I'm like... So I'm like, that's not a real spider now. You tricked me. Because the thing that makes... Here's the thing I think that freaks me out about spiders. Other than the fact they have 8 legs, super fast, can kill you with just their poison. If that's not enough for you, it's their face. It's their face. The way the mandibles look, how many eyes they have, how the mandibles drip with drool and poison if it's big enough and you get close enough.
I don't know if your fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they have like 16 or 88 eyes.
Yeah, it's 16, I think.
I believe so.
Unless that's the centipede. I don't remember the eyes. I just know they're awful looking. They're creepy. They look like they're always gonna want to eat you no matter what. Like, they look like something you could never be friends with, is basically what I'm saying. Yet some people keep them as pets.
Yeah. Oh, do you want a snake as a pet?
I'd rather have a snake. I know some people are afraid of snakes like I'm afraid of spiders, but to me, generally, I don't understand that. you'll see a snake, maybe, unless it's in the tall grass. You're more likely to see a snake way before you'll see a spider. And I think that's also what scares me about spiders, is their stealthiness. I'll see a snake, I'll see a scorpion, I'll see all kinds of things that I don't like way before they ever get to me. But a spider? Unless it's a huntsman spider, who is freaking gigantic. And even then, that's a whole another reason why I don't ever want to see that thing. But
oh yeah, I've seen a huntsman shred. It's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to ever see. God dang my chat keeps lagging. I'm also telling her about Warhammer Fantasy. I'm getting my kid a Sisters of Battle army. I'm also telling her about Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, nice! That's awesome. I had to refresh. It was acting dumb. Ardnot, we also met with a monster called Bird Brain. That thing was really weird and disturbing. I think I've seen that too. It is disturbing, but I still just hate spiders more. But yeah, spiders are just bleh. But, alright guys, I hate to end it on that weird note, but I kind of need to get out of here so Mom can start chilling out. It is getting late and we need to get up tomorrow to get the stuff for Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's going to be a weird day. I want to let y'all know tomorrow. The streams are going to be very sporadic, but they're going to be happening. Like, they're going to be happening in between stuff. So I'll probably have one before dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. I'll probably have one after Thanksgiving dinner. And then I'll probably have one later and then I'll have the Star Wars one later that night at like 8 or 9 o'clock. So, look forward to that. So it's gonna be Smite probably first. We'll see. Depends on who's on and who's not. It'll be Smite, Civilization.
I'll be on.
Yeah, I know you will. I know you will, but I'm talking. Hey, everyone, spiders! Bye. Spiders everywhere. But I like Bartholomew just comes out of there, everyone like, hey everyone, spiders! Bye! It's like one of those scenes that someone just ran up and dumped a bucket of spiders on top of someone and just ran. Yeah, bye.
I'm a celebrity, get me out the jungle again.
Right, bye Bartholomew, you have a good one, bro. See you tomorrow, man. And also, like I said, everyone, Smite, it'll probably be in this order more likely. Civ, Smite, and then Star Wars. So
download it for me tomorrow.
Huh? Yeah, you need to go ahead and download it tonight. That way it's ready by in the morning, James.
It's already downloaded.
Have a good one, Ardnot. Catch you next time, buddy. Toes up. You too, Bartholomew. Thank you. Bye. And until next time, everyone, I wish you all an awesome one. Wait, Braytonian Grail Knight best quote. What is it, Raven, before I go? Tell me. And what did Sealy say at Ardnot? What will you do if you met a Mother Longlegs from Skull Island? It's basically a Daddy Longlegs, super fine. Code Vein Anime Dark Souls, here I come. Don't remind me. I have to get that hopefully next week too. But I can't guarantee it because I gotta get the Civ DLC and it's basically buying a game. So
I can get it for way cheaper now.
Yeah, it sucks. But anyways, you missed the quote. Oh, that's my bad. I'll read it later, Raven. Sorry about that. That's my bad, bro. But y'all have a good night, Raven, Bartholomew, Sealy. I will definitely, if I don't hit you up tonight, Sealy, we will be hitting you up tomorrow for some Smite. We'll be doing Smite tomorrow, bro, since we didn't do it today. But, alright everyone, happy Thanksgiving, happy Lakes Thanksgiving to everyone again, and I hope everyone enjoyed their day, and thanks for joining. Toes up if you enjoyed the video as always, and until next time everyone, I love you all as always, and bye-bye! Bye everybody! I will probably hit it with bug spray the size of a nuclear bomb. That's all I have to say about that. I don't deal with spiders. I go to the top. That's all you need to know. But, alright everyone, until next time, bye!